யாரோ ரெக்கார்ட் பண்றாங்க சார்.
Yeah, we are recording.
Okay, sir.
Okay, no problem. Okay, ba. After very long time, due to the COVID-19, we are facing a lot of trouble. There is no other way right now, so we are going to teach on the online. Okay, you don't worry. I will do it. Explain with the clear manner. Okay, I hope this technology will be useful for you. Okay, compare with the direct teach and the online teach, it should be very useful for, especially for you are going to study on the web technology. Okay, the subject name is web technology. Okay, the term web to represent the website. Okay, another thing for the technology, already you know the technologies mean we have to communicate from one to another, so it will be helpful for the technology. Okay, before that I would like to introduce myself. I'm Dr. K. Dharmarajan. I hope you are very familiar about me. So this is first. Next one for the why we have to study the web technology. Okay, so nowadays everybody fully depend upon the internet. Okay, as the world survey, international survey, what they told, more than 59% of world population they are using for the internet. Okay, why we are using for the internet? So we need search some information, to find some information. Okay, you have to share your information, so that's why we are using for the internet. Okay, first thing, what is internet? Already you know that we are using for the internet, but what is internet mean? It is a interconnected computer networks. We have to connect the net one to another. Okay, so it is called as a internet. First, what is internet connection mean? We have to interconnected from one system to another system, or one mobile to another mobile. So that is called as a internet. So the internet will be play vital role in our day-to-day life. What is meant by vital role? So vital role means it is a very important role to play as a internet. For example, nowadays we are using for the classes. We are taking the classes only for the internet. Okay, so it is very important in our day-to-day life. We have to purchase everything. Already you know that to find the job, what are the information you need, we have to fully depend upon the internet. Okay, so internet is a massive growth. Each and every day the net technology will be growing, lot of innovations is coming. Okay, we are fully depend upon the internet. Okay, already I told the survey means the world population, more than 59% of people they are using for the internet. Almost 4.57 billion people they are actually using for the internet. This is a main thing. So I would like to share some of things. What is the web technology? Web technology அப்படின்னா என்ன அப்படின்னா, வெப் அப்படிங்கிறது இன்டர்நெட்டினுடைய நம்மளுடைய ப்ரௌஸ் பண்ணக்கூடிய இன்ஃபர்மேஷன். டெக்னாலஜிங்கிறது நம்ம வந்து ஒரு டிவைஸ்ல இன்னொரு டிவைஸை கனெக்ட் பண்றது. we have to sharing some இன்ஃபர்மேஷன்லாம் ஆடியோ, வீடியோ, மியூசிக், வாட் ஆர் த திங்ஸ். ஸோ எல்லாத்தையுமே இட் இஸ் கால்ட் அஸ் அ இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் சொல்றாங்க. ஸோ தட் இஸ் அ திங் வி நீடட். ஓகே, இதுக்கு தான் அந்த வெப் டெக்னாலஜி அப்படின்றது. வெப் டெக்னாலஜிங்கிறதுனா we have to create the website. நம்ம ஒரு வெப்சைட் கிரியேட் பண்ண போறோம், அதுக்காக தான் இந்த சப்ஜெக்ட் படிக்கிறாங்க. ஓகேவா, அதுதான் மெயின். ஸோ இன்ட்ரோடக்ஷன் அபவுட் த வெப் டெக்னாலஜி அப்படின்னா, ஸோ இந்த இன்டர்நெட்ங்கிறது வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். நம்மளுடைய லைஃப்ல வந்து ரொம்ப ரொம்ப முக்கியமான விஷயம் ஆயிடுச்சு. வித்தவுட் இன்டர்நெட் we are going to run. நம்ம அதனால ரன் பண்ண முடியாதுன்ற ஒரு சூழ்நிலைக்கு நம்ம வந்து இன்னைக்கு அடாப்ட் ஆயிருக்கோம். ஸோ அதுதான் என்னுடைய இன்டர்நெட்டுடைய இப்போ வேர்ல்டு பாப்புலேஷன், உலக மக்கள் தொகையில பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ரிமைனிங் 60% பீப்புள் தேர் யூசிங் ஃபார் தி இன்டர்நெட். 60% பீப்புள் வந்து இன்னைக்கு இன்டர்நெட் யூஸ் பண்றாங்க. அதாவது பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 4.57 பில்லியன், இதெல்லாம் வந்து மைண்ட் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. அவ்வளோ பீப்புள்ஸ் வந்து இன்னைக்கு யூஸ் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. திஸ் இஸ் ஃபார் த வெப் டெக்னாலஜியுடைய இன்ட்ரோடக்ஷன்ஸ். ஓகேவா, நெக்ஸ்ட் ஃபார் வாட் இஸ் அப்ஜெக்டிவ். இந்த சப்ஜெக்ட் படிக்கிறதுக்கான மெயின் பர்பஸ், வாட் இஸ் அப்ஜெக்டிவ் ஆஃப் த டெக்னாலஜிஸ். இந்த வாட் இஸ் த மெயின் எய்ம், வாட் இஸ் த மெயின் அப்ஜெக்டிவ், வாட் இஸ் த ஸ்கோப், why you are going to study the web technology. First thing, to create the static or dynamic website. Are you clear? To create once you are to study this kind of technology, after you can get some of the knowledge from you can create some static website, either dynamic websites. Okay, what is meant by static website? Static website contain the web pages. Static web pages, it contain some of the web pages with the fixed content. There is no any change. Already there is some content is there. It is a standard. That is a static. There is no change the content. So it is called as a static web page. Each page we have to using for some HTML coding. Already you know that HTML means hypertext markup language. It is called as HTML, and it display the same information to every visitors. Okay. For example, if we have to create one website, it will be helpful for to view the all users. This called as a static website. Okay. Next one for the static or most basic thing. So the static website is one of the basic websites, and are the easiest to create. We are easy to create some website. For example, right now we have to create a lot of blacks. Okay. Another thing, without any other server hosting, we have to create one lot of free websites also available. Okay. Unlike the suppose we need a dynamic website, they do not record web programming or database. Suppose you need to create a static website, means there is no need for the any programming language. Programming languages like as a PHP, JSP, ASP, this kind of things, no need. Another thing, no need for the database design. Like, so already you know the database is a collection of information storing on particular place is called as a database, like as a Oracle data Sybase. This is like as a database. Okay. So what is meant by static website? Okay. For example, this is for the some small example for the static website. Just you want to go and click in the any browser. For example, you have to click that one. Just you can view the content. Okay, this is like as a static website. Static website means just you are going to view the content. You are not interacting anything. Okay, like home, about us, so many things. Okay, contact us. There is no interaction. Just you are going to view the content. This is like as a static websites. Okay, this is the small example. First, you should understand what is website, what is the static website. Okay, static website means there is no change. Okay, so it is called as a static websites. So next one for the dynamic websites. Next one for the dynamic website. So dynamic website means contain the web pages that are generated in the real time. Web pages they are generated real time. This page include the web script. We have to creating a lot of scripting tag. Okay, scripting tag mean like you are going to create using for the either JavaScript, either VB script. What is mean by scripting? For example, in the movie they are to some of the person they are script writer. Script writer mean just you are going to already what are the functionality, what are the action you are going to perform. This is like as a script. Okay. Another thing in our technology, what is meant by scripting languages? Already you know that some of the high level language, low level language, machine language. Already you have some very familiar about that. This is all the language. Language means way of the communication between the you and the system. This is like as a languages. Some programming languages when you can given some instruction through the program. That is called some programming languages. Next one for language, high level language. So you can write anything in the English. Okay, this is called as a high level language system. They does not understand about the English. So it will be this like as a high level language. What do we know that? Actually, low level language means system it will be identified zeros and ones. You what are the information you are going to write? So it will be converted into the zeros and ones. It is called as a machine level languages. Okay. So next one for this called as scripting languages mean. So this is very important. Then now we are going to go through fully for the scripting language. Scripting means suppose in the website, our website, or you are going to create one website. Let's you can consider you are going to create one website. So in this website, you are performing lot of verification and validation. Verification means suppose you can consider as one text box. Anyone they are entering the text box in, enter your email ID, enter your password, enter your date of birth, this kind of information. Suppose anyone does not enter, just you are going to given the instruction to the user. So this is purpose. It's called as a validation. Next one, my validation mean, for example, let's you can consider there is one option. Just I would like to give some of the demo for what is a validation mean. Let's you can consider for the either you are going for the Gmail, okay, or what are the information. For example, let's say you are going for the any mail. Okay, for example, I'm going to click on mail. Suppose I'm going to next. Here there is some option you will be say enter the password. So how it will be performed? Enter the password mean. So it is called as a validation. Validation means it will be checked in the client side. Okay, it will be checked on the client side. This is like as a validation. Okay, suppose I'm entering the password something, it is called as a, just I'm going to click, this is for wrong password, it is called a server side validation. Kindly understand what is a client side validation, what is a server side mean. Suppose I'm not enter anything, just for example, let's consider for the Gmail. Already you know very familiar about the Gmail. Just you can go for the in your Gmail account, just you are not enter the password. Okay, enter the password. This is a another process. This is like as a scripting. Within the in the backend they have to write the code. Just suppose if you have very clear, just go for the web page. Okay, any pages, here they are using for the scripting tag. Okay, this is fully for the HTML page. They are writing the HTML and the JavaScript, a lot of coding. Okay, for another one, for suppose you are going to give as a inspect. Okay, yeah, this is a division tag. Here they are using for the, this is a HTML page. Already you know that this is a HTML page. Here you can using for the scripting tag. Okay, so now we come to the point. Okay, what is called as a scripting code? Scripting, when within the page we have to embed the coding. The scripting language, it will be used for verify and validate in your data. Okay, another thing, server side languages like as a PHP, already personal home page, or pre-processor hyperthread programming. Okay, or ASP, not as a ASP, active server page. This is like as a, you are going to create the dynamic website. Suppose you need to create some dynamic website, you need the PHP or ASP. Okay, when the dynamic page is accessed, the code within the page is passed on the web server. So the result HTML is sent to the client web browser. It's what is the meaning mean? Suppose you need some other information, you go and find some detail. That is called your client side. The server mean what are the information you needed. The server will be provide to the very information. It is called as a dynamic website. Okay, dynamic page on the other hand, another thing for the, you can access some information from the database also. Okay, that is called a dynamic page. So again, I'm going to repeat what is a dynamic website. The dynamic, the term to represent the content will be changed. Dynamic means the content will be changed. Static, no change. Dynamic means change. That small term. Static means changed. Dynamic means it is a changed. Static, unchanged. Okay. Dynamic website will contain the web page that are generated the real time. Okay, that is we have to create some real time. So it is some interaction. Okay, dynamic website means there is some interaction. This is like as a dynamic website. First of all, you should understand what is the difference between dynamic website and the static website. Static website, only we are going to view, there is no interaction between you and the website. Yeah, tell me, Pa.
Again, எனக்கு உங்க ஃபேஸ் மட்டும் தான் சார் தெரியுது.
Just a minute, Pa. Okay, 1 minute, Pa. Just a minute. Thank you. With the clear up?
Done, sir.
PPT clear up?
Okay, sir.
Okay, dear. So what is the main conclusion? Okay, thank you. What is static page and the dynamic? Suppose in our after completing in our session, sure I will be asked the question: what is dynamic page? What is a static page? What is the difference between static page and the dynamic page? Statics mean the term. Static that represent the no change. Dynamic mean change. First, keep it in your mind. Another thing, statics mean just we can using for the HTML. Okay, dynamic page mean we have to create, we have to connect with the backend also. So dynamic which means a real time. There is some interaction between you and the others. For example, Gmail or either for example Locator.com. This is like as a dynamic website. For example, I'm going to click that one. I hope you are viewing this kind of things. It is called as a dynamic website. This kind of things it is called as a dynamic website. Okay. Next one for the, what are the basic for the internet? Okay. Why we have to study the subject? Only two things. We can create the static website, either dynamic website. This is a main thing. So why we have to create the website? Okay. Now that days, the internet, it will be very important in our day-to-day life. So the internet, it's contain lot of web pages, web content is there. Either we have to create some website, either online shopping, or either you are going to create any other business relevant web portal. Suppose you are going to create any other institution or colleges or department, either any one organization. So you need for the websites. Okay, so that is the main thing. First thing, what is the internet? Okay, already I know that it is the interconnection between the one to others. When it will become, okay. So this is for the fundamental concept. Before we are going to further subjects, what is the internet mean? So internet being 1969, there are four host computer. Only there are four host computer. They have to connected. The four computer connected. They are the team name. It is called as a ARPANET. What is mean by ARPANET mean? Advanced Research Project Agency. It is called as a ARPANET. I am going to repeat. ARPANET means Advanced Research Project Agency. It is called as a ARPANET, which was designed by US Defense Department. Okay, every country there is some defense is there. Okay, in the first, the Second World War, they are using for the defense purpose. They are using for the core system. They can connect, or they are sharing the information from one place to another place. On the time they are invent the technologies like this internet. The first 1969. Please keep in your mind which year mean 1969. Next one for the ARPANET. ARPANET will mean Advanced Research Project Agency. This is called as ARPANET. Just please keep it down. So this is called as ARPANET. So 1969 Advanced Research Project Agency Net. This is called as ARPANET. A network of networks join many governments, universities, private computers together and providing the infrastructure. Use the email or person board, search the information over the internet. Okay, this is the main thing. What is the basics approximately for the ARPANET 198? Each and every year will be growing for the technologies. So next one for the 1981 contain more than 200 sites. And then 1990 ARPANETs offer the disband and the network, which is now considered the 100 sites come for the the features. So now the time there are billions of websites in the current scenario. Okay. Another thing, what is the main thing? Another for the W3C, like as a World Wide Web. It is created for the 1989. Okay, this information almost okay, we can use it for the HTTP. HTTP means Hypertext Protocol. Next one for the in phase of HTTP, why we can use it for HTTP mean we need any other information we can retrieve through the HTTP protocol. Okay, so that is the thing we need. Hyper. Okay, we given the link that is called as a hyper text. We can send some information through the text. Next T, transfer. We have to transfer the information client to server. That is called as a transfer. Next one for the P mean protocol. Protocol like as a set of rules and regulation is called as a protocol. This is a basic and fundamental for the World Wide Web created for 1989. So we can get the information or host the information through the HTTP. HTTP means hyper. Hyper means link from one to another. Hyper. So next T. T means text. We have to find some information through the text format. So text. Next transfer. The information can be transferred to the server or server to the client. This is a transfer. There is some set of rules and regulation is there. That is called as a protocol. What is the rules and regulation mean? You need IP address in your country code. What are the location? What is your browser you are going to using? Whole information. There is some set of so many format is there. So it will be helpful for the protocol. Okay, that is the set of rules and regulation. In fact, HTTP was used the World Wide Web. When the HTTP will be used in 1989. The ARPANET 1969, but the World Wide Web it will be using for the 1989. Okay, ARPANET only within the four system US Defense introduced, but World Wide Web. So the internet technology will be growing in the worldwide. So when 1989, it has been increased strategy over the years. Okay. Today there are millions of websites. Okay, not only millions, billions of websites in the World Wide Web. So they are using for the HTTP and HTTPS. So what is meant by HTTP and HTTPS? Okay, HTTP means hypertext transfer protocol, and then HTTPS means hypertext transfer protocol secure. Okay, secure mean, so your username and password, okay, username and password, okay, it will be secure. Another person, they are not able to hack your information, so it is called as a secure. So normally, suppose you are going to enter your credit card information or debit card information, another person, they are hacked. How? Using for in your cookies or in your temporary file or in your browser. So when you are using for HTTPS, to avoid the, what is that, your information hacking, so that is called as a HTTPS. For example, you are going for any other banking domain, let's, you can go for example for the HTTPS. Okay, sorry, here just you can consider, here there is an option for the HTTPS. HTTPS means hypertext protocol, S means secure. For example, ICICI Bank or any other banking domain, they are using for the HTTPS. Just you got to click it in the top. Okay, so this is fully for the HTTPS. Within the place, yeah, here they are using for the HTTPS. Next, suppose you are going to purchase any other product. Okay, so the site, it should be a HTTPS. Just you can check here. So this is like as a HTTPS. What is the difference between HTTP and HTTPS? Okay, HTTP means just we have to share information, find the information, but the information cannot be secured. HTTPS means your information, it should be a secure. Secure means your credit card information or debit card information, either your username and the password, another person, they are not able to hack your information. So generally, all your information will be stored on the either client side and then server side. Which browser you are going to use, what are the information you are going to type, so everything available. Suppose mention every time you are going to clear your history, clear your cookies. So this is like as a temporarily store information. Using for HTTPS to avoid the your website, to avoid the fraud. Okay. Next one for the what is a client, what is a server. Okay. So first thing, what is a client? Computer that read the information offered for the client. Client means whose are okay sending the request. It is called as a client. Server mean okay based on your request to provide the information. Okay, is called a server. Okay, computer which offer the information or the real called server. Client means read the information. This called as a server. Okay. For example, here you can consider there is one diagram. Is like I said, there are three. There are one laptop, one system, one mobile device, another one server. You are going to find some information. This is called as a client server. Server means, so what are the information you are going to find it based on your information to provide it. This is like as a server. Okay. I think this is a fundamental concept for the what is a client, what is a server. Okay. So next we go for some of the scenes, some interaction. Okay. Yeah, Prithvi, can you unmute your mic, pa?
எஸ் சார், சொல்லுங்க என்னாச்சு?
புரியுதாப்பா? என்ன நடத்துறோம், என்ன டாபிக் தெரியுதா? கிளியரா
புரியுது சார், புரியுது சார்.
இன்னைக்கு என்ன நடத்திருக்கோம்? What are the topic we have to cover?
Basics about internet. What are the functions of YouTube? Sorry, what are the functions of internet? How internet runs?
Okay. Thank you. நான் அப்படியே கொஞ்சம் வெயிட் பண்ணி அடுத்து கூப்பிடும். Okay. விக்ரம், தம்பி, don't click as a presentation screen பா. Presentation click பண்ணாதீங்க, just you got to join. Okay. Don't click the presentation. Next, the presentation will be available for in the link. Okay வா? இன்னைக்கு நான் என்ன நடத்துறேன்ற presentation அதுல இருக்கும். Just you can go through பண்ணிக்கோங்க. Next, Vikram, kindly unmute your mobile phone pa. Vikram T.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Vikram.
Hello,
are you clear?
கேக்குதா சார்?
கேக்குதுப்பா. நாங்க நடத்துறோம் clear-ஆ இருக்குப்பா. Are you clear? Are you audible now?
Okay. Clear sir, clear.
Clear-ஆ இருக்கா? என்ன what is the subject name? என்ன subject நடத்துறோம்? What is the subject name பா?
ஆக்சுவலா நான் எப்படி சொல்றது, பாதியில இருந்தா சார் ஜாயின் பண்ணேன். ஆக்சுவலா எப்படி சொல்றது, லாஸ்ட் மட்டும் தான் புரிஞ்சுச்சு.
லாஸ்டா என்ன புரிஞ்சது உங்களுக்கு?
லாஸ்டா நான் என்னன்னா அந்த எப்படி சொல்றது, கிளைண்ட் சர்வர் அது மட்டும் தான் சார் பார்த்தேன். ஆக்சுவலா என்ன சொல்றது, நெட் ஒழுங்கா கிடைக்கல, டவர் ப்ராப்ளம்.
ஓகேவா, மியூட் பண்ணிக்கப்பா.
ஓகே சார்.
ஓகேவா. சிம்பு, அபி சிம்பு. Abhi Simbu, please unmute pa. Abhi Simbu. Arun.
ஹலோ
Arun.
கேக்குதா சார்? கிளியரா இருக்கு சார். சொல்லுங்க சார்.
ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கா கிளியரா இருக்குப்பா, புரியுதாப்பா?
ஓகே சார், புரியுது சார். வெப் டெக்னாலஜி பத்தி தான் சார் நடத்துனீங்க, புரியுது சார்.
ஓகே, என்னென்ன டாபிக் நடத்தணும்? வாட் ஆர் தி ஹெட்டிங் மட்டும் சொல்லுங்க பார்க்கலாம்.
டாபிக் வந்து லாஸ்டா கிளினிக் அண்ட் சர்வர் நடத்துனீங்க சார்.
வாட் இஸ் தி பர்பஸ்? இந்த
முன்னாடி
சப்ஜெக்ட் இல்ல இந்த சப்ஜெக்ட் படிக்கிறதோட மெயின் எய்ம் என்ன
சார்? ஹலோ.
tell me பா.
சார் பிரதீப் பேசுறேன் சார்.
tell me பிரதீப்.
அட்மிஷன் எடுத்துறீங்களா சார்?
அதான் எடுத்துட்டு இருக்கேன். யார் ஆன்சர் பண்றாங்க அவங்களுக்கு மட்டும் தான் அட்டெண்டன்ஸ்.
இல்ல சார், இப்பதான் என்ட்ரன், ஒரு நிமிஷம் ஹெட்செட் போட்டுக்கறேன் சார்.
அருண் சொல்லுப்பா. வாட் இஸ் தி மெயின் சப்ஜெக்ட்? இந்த சப்ஜெக்ட்டோட மெயின் மோட்டோ என்னப்பா?
அடுத்தது புரோட்டோகால் பத்திலாம் சொன்னீங்க சார். HTTP www சொன்னீங்க, வேர்ல்டு வெப் கிரியேட்டிங் அதை பத்திலாம் சொல்லி இருந்தீங்க சார்.
புரியுதா நடத்துறது?
புரியுது சார். எல்லாத்தையும் ஸ்கிரீன்ஷாட் வச்சு வச்சுக்கோங்க சார், நோட்ல எழுதணும் சார்.
நோட் எடுங்க. நெக்ஸ்ட் டைம்லாம் பாத்தீங்கன்னா யார் நம்ம கேக்குற क्वेश्चनக்கு ஆன்சர் பண்ணல அவங்களுக்கு மட்டும் தான் அட்டெண்டன்ஸ்.
ஓகே சார்.
ஓகே
சார் எழுதணுமா சார்?
தெளிவா சொல்லுப்பா.
இதெல்லாம் நோட்ல எழுதணுமா?
நான் உங்களுக்கு ஷேர் பண்ணிருக்கேன் பாருங்க, ஒரு லிங்க் ஒண்ணு இதுல.
சார்
அதை எடுத்து ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணி எழுத ஆரம்பிச்சிருங்க. நான் கேட்கும் போது நோட்டை எங்களுக்கு ஸ்கிரீனுக்கு முன்னாடி வந்து காமிக்கிறீங்க. ஸ்னேகா, அன்மியூட் யுவர் மொபைல் ஃபோன் மா. ஸ்னேகா யாருமா?
சார்
தெளிவா
அட்மிஷன் எடுத்தாச்சு சார்.
எடுக்கலப்பா, எடுத்துருக்காப்பா, இப்பதான் எடுக்கணும்.
இனிமே எடுக்க போறீங்களா சார்?
ஆமா,
ஓகே சார்.
நீங்க எடுக்கிற ஸ்கிரீன்ஷாட் வச்சு எடுத்துருவோம் நாங்க.
புரியல சார்.
சார் 9:45 எங்க மேம் கிளாஸ் கூப்பிட்டாங்க, நாங்க அங்க போட்டோமா?
ஒன்னும் ப்ராப்ளம் இல்ல. 9:48 தான் ஆகுது. tomorrow onwards you need to log in on the sharp 9:05 க்கு உங்களுக்கு attendance mark பண்ணிடுவேன். ஓகேவா? next thing, the end of the class உங்களுக்கு முடிஞ்ச பிறகு உங்களுக்கு ஒரு லிங்க் அனுப்பிச்சிருக்க, அத ஸ்கிரீன்ஷாட். next I will share the one link. அதுல வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு வந்து everybody you must answer. உங்களுக்கு ஒரு அசைன்மென்ட் இருக்கும், அதே பக்கத்துல சைன் இருக்கும். அது क्वेश्चन கேட்டிருப்பேன். ஓகேவா? அதுக்கு நீங்க ஆன்சர் பண்ணணும். Are you clear?
ஓகே சார்.
onwards 9:50 நீங்க லாகின் ஆகணும். இல்ல பாத்துக்கோங்க. all your interaction will be recorded. நீங்க யார் வந்திருக்கீங்க, எந்த டைம் லாகின் பண்ணீங்கன்னு ரெக்கார்டிங்ல இருக்கு. ஓகேவா? அதனால லாஸ்ட் டைம் வந்தா மட்டும் செக் பண்ணிக்கோ. ஓகேவா?
ஓகே சார்.
Thank you பா.
ஓகே சார்.